water is an essential in life on Earth. But even with giant striding waves-sized creatures that direct this great waves, whales are notable for being one of the largest mammals on Earth, the reason why we can even try and consider that mammals may even live in water. Whales are diverse in nature, and they are known as a fully aquatic placental marine mammal, under the order Cetacea, which also includes dolphins and porpoises. Dolphins and porpoises may also be considered as whales from a formal perspective. Whales are full aquatic in lifestyle. They feed, reproduce, give birth and raise their young at sea. The most notable species is known as the blue whale and is known as the largest animal to have ever lived. Originally, whales evolved from land-living mammals and must regularly surface to breathe there, although they can remain underwater for long periods of time. Whales have a mostly noticeable but distinctive feature. Blowholes are modified nostrils located on top of their heads, through which air is taken in and expelled. They are warm-blooded and have a layer of fat or blubber under the skin, with streamlined fusiform bodies and two limbs that are modified into flippers. Whales are known to move up to the speed of 20 knots, but not as the speed of seals. They also produce quite a lot of vocal sounds. Whales are widespread and distributed all around the globe. Most species prefer the cold water of the northern and southern hemisphere and then migrate to the equator to give birth. The males are known to mate with multiple females every year, but females only mate every 2 to 3 years. Calves are typically born in the spring and summer. The female bears all responsibility as a parent, nursing their children for 1 to 2 years. Whales have a 2 to 3 chambered stomach that is similar in structure to those of terrestrial carnivores. Some species have a unique organ known as proventriculus, which is an extension of the oesophagus. This contains stones that grind up food. When swimming, whales rely on their tail fin to propel them through the water. Flipper movement is continuous. Whales swim by moving their tail fin and lower body up and down, propelling themselves through vertical movement, while their flippers are mainly used for steering. Some species log out of the water, which may allow them to travel faster. Their skeletal anatomy allows them to be fast swimmers. Most species are known to have a dorsal fin. About being vocal enough. Whales do try to maintain some certain degree of vocalization, in the case of some species such as the humpback whales, which likes to sing and click as its form of vocal. This whale tries to use melodic songs as a way to communicate. These vocal sounds can be very loud depending on the species. Some toothed whales use sonar that can generate up to 20,000 watts of sound and can be heard for many miles. Captive whales have occasionally been known to mimic human speech. Scientists have identified that this indicates a strong desire that they might want to speak with humans. Since they have a wide range of vocalization, whales are not only good in vocals, but have also been able to maintain a good amount of intelligence. They are known to teach, learn, cooperate, scheme and grieve. Whales are able to emulate human social conduct, judgments and mind thinking. Whales also engage in playing, though this is noted as a means of communication. For example, the southern right whale elevates its tail fluke above the water, remaining in the same position for a considerable amount of time. This is known as sailing. This is commonly seen off the coast of South Africa. Whales are conscious breathers. Unlike most animals, they cannot afford to become unconscious for long, because they may drown if they sleep too deep. They sleep with one side of their brains at a time so that they may swim, breathe consciously and avoid both predators during their period of rest. All whales are known to be carnivorous and predatory. Most of them only feed on fish and cephalopods, crustaceans and bivalves. Some feed on planktons and krills. Whales are also hunted sometimes by orcas, and by terrestrial and pagophilic predators. The Arctic bear is known for hunting Arctic whales and calves. Bears are known to use sit-and-wait tactics as well as active stalking and pursuit of prey in water. Whales lessen predation cases by gathering in groups. Most polar bears' attacks are usually successful in the winter but not in the summer. Whales sometimes help to improve the ocean environment in a process known as upward biological pump. When they defecate at the ocean surface, their excrement serves as food for fishes. Because it is rich in iron and nitrogen, the whale's feces are liquid, and instead of sinking, they stay at the surface, where phytoplankton feed off it. Whales are so vulnerable to extinction, and have reduced in great numbers over the years due to a practice popularly known as whaling. Whaling by humans have existed since the Stone Age, where harpoons are used to spear the bigger animals from boats out at sea. Whale hunting has been prominent in Japan since 2000 BC, where they are hunted for their blubber, baleen, and meat, which is used for making baskets, roofs, and source of food. Tools and masks are made out of their bones in great numbers. This evolved into commercial whaling, which was noted historically around the 17th to 19th century in Europe. The scale of harvesting continued to decrease yearly until the International Whaling Commission placed an order which set a catch limit for each country, but this did not stand well. Whales are also affected by marine pollution, in which high toxic waste accumulate in their body, so this has made them vulnerable and suit for conservation. But captive conservation is not working, as most whales die after a while in captivity. So, sanctuaries are being created to help maintain their population. Whale watching, on the other aspect, seems to serve as a form of tourism in some countries. So, what can you do to help in the conservation of whales? What can you do to help?